What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. Oscar Ramos live. Another beautiful Sunday night live, everybody. Where it's only you, me, and the microphone. And I don't know who you are, but if you comment on the live, I know who you are because I know my people and they know me. Everyone, you may hold or not this token, but it's coming up green, and I like when it's green. Why? Well, because everyone, I'm all for crypto adoption, crypto boom, and that's why I'm here. We are going to see. I think everybody holding cryptocurrency, whether you're holding stables, whether you're holding Bitcoin maximalist, altcoins, meme coins, gamble coins, whatever coin you're holding, um, what is ahead of us, everyone? It's gonna be bigger than any of us, and I'm all for it. To tell you the truth, we come here every single Sunday, guys. I used to do it Tuesdays and Sundays for those who remember. If you remember when I was here Tuesdays as well, tell me in the comments right now. But tell me in the chat. But yeah, I was here Tuesdays and then I'm only now on Sundays, maybe later, maybe more as we continue in the bullish side. But guys, it's always super blessed and excited. I have some updates, right? You can take a look at the charts. You know, not much is going on price wise. It's like we're calmly moving, slowly growing, but there's always great news, guys. And this coming bull run, man. And there's some great news happening that occurred, right? This week that we are ending that made me believe, gosh, man, are we getting close? And the answer is yes, we are getting closer. And to all of you guys watching with me till the end, we are going to make it. Not because I wanna be tribalist, not because I wanna be blinded by the fact that we are still under most of the projections. It's just that it's due for us, right? And guys, Katie Wood is projecting $1.4 million for a Bitcoin. Other people, Bitcoin maximalists, projecting $500,000 for a Bitcoin. And I mean, and here your boy is saying $1 crow, $1 crow. Are you kidding me? No, everybody. I mean, I'm extremely conservative when you take a look at some other different predictions. And the reason is that I am patient, right? And but some people are not, and there's just nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do for that, right? Josh, good evening, my friend. Welcome. Happy to have you here in the chat. I made a quick update also on Cronos right before the live. I wanted to because I see this and I want to talk about this. I want to talk about Shiba Inu. I want to talk about Bitcoin. There's a couple of things here coming up, and to all the people just tuning in, happy to see you all here. Drop in the chat how you feeling. There's also a lot of drama right now that I've seen too on Twitter, on X. Obviously, as you know, it's been about a week that we had some humanitarian crisis, and I mean, you know where I'm going. Basically, that's what's also happening, and turning a lot of people's eyes into obviously what's going on out there, and a lot of billions of dollars going over there. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what we have to go through here in the United States, in this world, in our time. But I'm pretty sure, everyone, that if you hang on in there with me right now, with all those 5 new members that Josh has gifted, all of you guys with me right now watching, and just thank Josh right now in this chat. Thank you so very much, my friend. Happy to have you all new members. Like, we know eventually it's all gonna pay off because we are buying quality. Once again, you don't care too much about the quantity of whatever product you're looking into. I hear a lot of people saying, I have 150 different cryptos, right? Great. But I have a few that I know I'm not messing around, and I want to make sure I have enough quantity of that one. So when it turns green, I'm at peace and my portfolio looks great. Because here's the deal. You want to buy the good cryptos, whichever you believe is the one for you. So you enjoy staking them. You enjoy passive income from them. You know what I'm saying? Because either you want to be a trader and buy X crypto and sell it right after, or you want to hold that crypto because you want to be part of the community. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to sell a token because you don't want the money. You want money, but you don't really want it right now. You want to belong. You want to belong. That's also a part of crypto, my friends. That's also a part of crypto. And I want to belong. I don't want to belong just till 2025. I don't want to belong till just that we are green. It's about a long term journey that when things come to our side, you can only imagine all the new family, friends, and colleagues that we're going to have. The people are going to be looking at us like, wait, were you in crypto when it was all bad and Terra Luna founder was in jail and SBF destroyed billions? Like, were you in those years really? And we're like, oh, yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. Those golden years back in the day, poof. No one wanted to come to crypto. Absolutely. Everybody was panicked. People were turning into other investments. But we were early. Happy to have you all here in the chat, everybody. 50 people plus coming in to tune in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bells. I'm very happy that I think this week has been really productive for crypto for us too. What can I say? Every single opportunity we see in the markets, we take it. Bitcoin, as of right now, take a look at this. Some green. I'll take it. You and I know, fam, that chances are we could do another Bart Simpson, right? We could do another Bart trading pattern. So I'm not any way, shape, or form saying we're gonna explode to the moon tomorrow. No. Calm down. Like, yes, we have a great news to think about it, but in reality, the manipulation that we have right now is strong. And first and foremost, we need to pass that resistance, right? If we don't, then it's gonna be a little bit more troublesome. But just to give you an idea, right here, take a look at the RSI here for Bitcoin. So we'll get into this in just a second, everybody. Prophet, Pakistan, X, YNV, and Crypto Whiskey. Thanks so much for being here. And now you are members for 1 month. And if you like it, you can renew. Thank you so very much, Josh, once again. Guillermo, happy to see you here. Michael, you take some profits in 25, will not sell at all. Yeah, I mean, that's the beautiful thing, you know. There's many strategies. There's really many strategies. Either you take a little bit of profit in 2025, as you and I know, we're eventually going to be making a lot of money. You take everything and literally just wait till everything's back in red to buy, and you're going to make a lot of money. But you have to wait, right, to really go once again all in. It really depends. We'll be there. I'll be there the whole way with you. I'll be there the entire journey with you guys, because once again, I was born in the bull market of 2021. Most of you know it. I didn't know what I was doing 100% because I was a rookie. I was starting like many of us. I was like, yeah, whatever. But my, not stupidity, but my negligence, you want to call it blindness of not being a mature multiple cycle investor, I didn't see that we were in the bull. And I'm like, Oscar, how come? It is what it is, right? It happens. But we don't give up. We're still here. And I mean, there's no chart in crypto that you won't open and you won't realize that we're at the bottom. That's why I'm saying, like, whether crypto.com is 5 or 6 or 7 cents, does that really matter? Whether Bitcoin is 25, 6, 7, 8, thousand, does that really matter? The answer is a big fat no. Doesn't really matter because you are going to get your 2x really easy. Buy low, sell high from crypto 2x. I completely agree with you, you know. Yes, Oscar. Still 2 more years. Francisco, happy to have you here in the channel, brother. The hardest part of making the money is just waiting and also having good indicators that give you an edge, you know, when to sell. Because if there's one thing that you have to, and I have to understand, is when people say buy, like not just me because I like a token or you because um you see other people doing it. No, when you hear everyone saying buy a token because literally everybody's doing it, and you see the cycle and you're like bubble about to burst, get out as soon as I can. Get out. Like that's when you get out, and that was the part when, if you remember, Dogecoin. Hey, let's go to $1. Let's go to $1. Let's go to $1. And the Dogecoin millionaire, Graham, Andre, the guy from education, financial education, meet Kevin. They all talk to the Dogecoin millionaire, I believe, right? And they're like, sell your Dogecoin, sell your Dogecoin. And the guy didn't sell. And now, obviously, he's saying, I should have. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, but it is what happens, right? Hey, Grow Fam, what's going on, my friend? Oscar, DC until liquidity starts pouring 2024, 2025. Patience. Guys, for everybody watching here in the Cronos fam, in the crypto.com army, can we really ask for a better CEO? Can we really ask for a better board team? Like, I gotta tell you guys, I give it to them. Like, these guys are not in drama at all. They do reply to messages on Twitter. They haven't replied to any of mine, right? But whatever, I'm nobody. But they have replied to some other members on X that they have questions or they have problems. Or I mean, I saw one that like security one, and Chris is like, DM me right now, and I'm like, oh wow, Chris is replying to, you know, someone. That's cool. That's cool. So I like that. I personally like that a lot. That we have tremendous people. We have tremendous people. Like if you and I, we were Binance holders, like full core Binance holders, and Caesar replies to you, you're like, dude. So I've seen some of my fellow Crow fam on Twitter X saying, Chris Mars like follows me right now. That's amazing. And I'm like, great stuff for you. Like, kudos to you. Kudos to, because there's some people on X that the only thing they do is talk crypto.com. So I mean, that's great, right? I wish it was me, but I'm a full stack YouTuber. Everybody, welcome. So crypto.com right now in the last 16 hours or like 20 hours. Remember, every single green candle on this one is 4 hours. 4, 8, 12, and 16. Oh, yeah, 16 hours. It's been growing. And okay, it's been already 13 minutes. So I'm going to tell you now why I believe we're really and could be heading in the right direction. Good news, as the title says, and a few updates, right? Guys, 11,000 people saw it. I'm super happy. Let me give you a recommendation if you want to do better on X. Disclaimer, I am not like extremely popular on X, or I'm not the X guru here, but I'm telling you what it's working for me. Ready? When you, because I know a lot of people here maybe watching have an X account and you want to even become monetization enabled. Every time you post something on X, whatever things that you see fit, get a picture on it. Get a picture on it. If you post a picture with something that's important, the algorithm is going to love you more. I've been doing that more. I've been tweeting whatever I consider to be way more, newsome, and I add a picture and it does better. Okay, so put that down, write it down if you want to do better on X, because obviously you do better on X, you get your message out there, especially in crypto, and it works better for you because you want to get there, right? So this, guys, when it comes to the news, I gotta tell you, this really shakes my core because, oh man, I honestly thought Bitcoin was gonna do much better, but not necessarily. Let me see. Oh boy. In the 4 hour, let's go to the 1 hour. There you go. So, I mean, it's just really fascinating to say this, but I'll get back to this news in just a second. But I'm just looking at the price of crypto.com, right? Oh, yes. Finally, we passed. Okay, the last time we had this price was a month ago, basically. So, oh man, it is crazy, you know? We are looking at the overbought in the 1 hour for crypto.com, everybody, which means that I'm going to say it slowly. Once again, here it is, reset, okay? Crypto.com, there's one thing it likes to do so much, and it is excite people, but the people who are buying, they know it, and they will cash out on us, and they will send it back to a reset. Right now, the price of crypto.com once again is touching a month high, which is good. We passed this one already, right here, gone. Now we are here. Guys, if the price of Crow continues rising, I'll be very happy. As you probably know, we have some other levels right here. That's why in the video I just posted said 6 cents. Can we really do it? Because the answer is yes, we can. Yes, we can. I mean, it's completely easy to do because CRO can go much higher. So just 5% higher, and we're going to be touching that resistance. How do you like that? How do you like that, everybody? Isn't that cool? So I'm checking everything because I believe. Hello, Oscar, is BlackRock the bad guys? Yes and no. And I'll explain. Buy when the blood is on the streets. Let's go ahead and pin this comment from Josh because there's no better comment like that. Josh, you know me. Emily, happy to have you, Emily. Emily's always a great one here. Super happy to have you. God bless you too, Francisco. Happy to have you here. How much Crow do you hold, Ramos? I hold over 100,000 Crow, and I do want to add more to my portfolio. Lately, I've been investing in other stuff. How much Crow do you hold? Yes, I need 250,000 Crow. Let's go. So let's go back to the news here. Let's go back to the news. If you know why this is huge, then great. If you don't know, let me know in the comments right now. Here's the answer. Institutional money. It boils down to institutional money. See, big institutions, big asset managers, and whatever super huge, investor who has a lot of money, they don't do individual stocks. They don't do individual stocks, guys. They run from that. They're not in that business. They buy a sum of different portfolios, right? At different assets. And ETFs is what they love, right? Index funds, ETFs, more ETFs because index funds, well, it follows an index, right? And they have a bunch of QQQ, SPY, and whatever. But ETFs, especially Bitcoin, is new and they want to. That means that when this gets approved, now check this one out. Spot Bitcoin ETFs now have a 90% chance of approved, according to Bloomberg analyst. So here's the time frame. The one that we're talking right now is grayscale, but basically you put this whatever name you want. BlackRock, Grayscale, Franklin, whatever, Vanguard, whatever Bitcoin ETFs. Most of them got delayed by the SEC, right? But Grayscale, they did not appeal it, meaning that it can now be approved and welcome. And if that's the case, then most of the other Bitcoin ETFs will get approved. And there it goes. That's what the institutional money wanted to buy, because they're not gonna buy, Bitcoin either on its own on the blockchain, but they liked it. That's what they want. That's what at the end it's what moves the markets. And most of us are waiting. And I think this is a perfect example to simplify what it's gonna look like. At that point, let's go back to Bitcoin here. I'll do the 4 hours. I like it more. This is what's happening right now. The last 16 hours or so, it's been green. If we can end October, I think green will be the greatest hit ever. October hasn't turned out to be what everybody expected. Only just a little bit of the days starting the month, but we could pass that. Here's the deal, and now I'm gonna turn into coin market cap a little bit. The altcoin reckoning, right? And I follow a lot of different people on X, and I've been, hearing a bunch of different perspectives, guys. It doesn't really matter the good news that we get from each of them. Here's the reality. Reality is this, like bottom line. No matter how many good news we have from Solana, Cardano, Cronos, Tether, Ethereum, Bitcoin, even. Right now in this market, you just have to wait till the next cycle comes, or major American United States news happen when it comes to the compliance and regulation of these assets. That's what's stopping us. Because until we get approved, Gary Gensler resigns, Joe Biden leaves, war stops, or inflation is finally 2%, so they have to cut interest rates. Those are, I believe, the major roadblocks of the crypto price today. Those are the ones. Because there's an abundance. There's an abundance of great news happening right now, and nothing occurs. You can therefore understand that. Look at this one. Didn't even do anything much. Right now it's going like about 5-6% for Cronos, which is good, but it's not what you would have expected. UK update happened this week, right? Crypto.com is compliant with UK Financial Conduct Authority. Awesome stuff. I love it. This is great news, and I've talked about it. Then you see what we talk about Shiba Inu. So it was X. Let's see if I find it. Well, X Shiba Inu burns. Let me see if I can find it quick. No, it's not Koyo. Anyway, it was this Jobs Web3 career project that it was, helping Burns, and we talked about it. Already. The point is, it's all great news overall when it comes to the crypto space, and even other influencers are calling a breakout in about a couple more hours, because we're following an ascending triangle right now. It could be bullish also too. Passing 27,000, which we are already in that direction. So it's just not enough to say that we are back. But October really gave us great spirits, really provided with great ideas of, okay, it's time for us to run. In the weeklies, I think, where you can see everything. That's basically it. Bitcoin, for us to break this pattern and really get back on track, we need something like this. We need a 33. I cannot believe this. You're kidding me. 34 to 33,000. So we were following this pattern for the longest in summer 2023, because we talked about this pattern for a long time. And eventually we crashed in August. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it was the lawsuit from the SEC, Binance. There's just so many different things, right? So people obviously flooded and sold. A lot of shorts also came in. So whatever. Month of October, we had a nice jump, but kind of like going upwards, not trying to sell. So right now we need about what will be 25% Bitcoin, which it can totally do it, to go to to get back in track. That's what we need for Bitcoin to do so. Let me tell you crypto.com, because we have a great community right now coming in. For crypto.com, we just need 5%. This is the weekly. But we need a 50% to be in the sweet spot for crypto.com to really be poised to go back to the 10 cents. I'm not going to say 12 cents, which is a major resistance and major consolidation price for crypto.com right now, because I've known it for a long time. But the idea is that I want to see it. But first, we need a nice explosion. And we were talking about in the previous videos this week, because I made it, guys, how the card is very important for those prices to be back, right? Made a video because the UK residents are enjoying a couple of perks, 1% for this, 0.5% for that. And we had a conversation. I told you, like, a lot of the reasons why people leave the crypto space is not only because the price is down, but the promises that crypto companies made at the very beginning, they're not fulfilling it because different reasons. And crypto.com falls into one when they wanted to be more sustainable for the longevity of the program, for the card program, at the expense of short-term, disappointment. That's the word, disappointment by crypto.com users, right? So that's the trade-off. That's what's going on right now. And Chris, the CEO, has stated many times during a live stream, right? Juicing up those perks. That can help us well. More crypto users coming into the platform and using it and earning more crow. And of course, the price to go much higher. That's what we need. There's obviously the elephant in the room, Shiba Inu. Where's all the Shiba Inu army watching me tonight? The live stream, Sunday Night Live. I've been making way more content about Shiba Inu. I know there's so much. I've been talking about XRP. I've been talking about some projects that are sponsor of the channels as well. I'm happy that they're also reaching out. In a parentheses, there's still a lot of projects that are getting built. Obviously, a bunch of different crazy ideas. And I'm happy that in the bear market they're building. I can only imagine in the bull market how big this type of projects are going to be. So very good, right? Shiba Inu army is dead. Shiba army is here. It is what it is. Let's go. So I like, everybody, that even though Shiba Inu has not been the greatest for its holders, right? Because of the price, let's admit it, it's still alive and it's still fine. And I just know that it's gonna be fine, but you just need that patience factor. That's it. Other than that, we have, for all the Shiba Inu holders watching, mysterious tweets by Satoshi Kusama, more partnerships and collaborations with Bad Idea, and projects trying to burn more Shiba Inu, as well as BitPay making it easier for you to buy a Ferrari with crypto, including Shiba Inu, and tickets for Taylor Swift films in theaters. There you go. So that's what's going on. That's what Shiba Inu is happening. And Bone is still super down. Super down, everybody. But it's there. It's trying. So everybody holding SHIB, I know exactly how it feels. But what else are we supposed to do? Not give up. That I can tell you. Let's take a look at some of the comments here. Happy to see some people in the chat. Welcome. Josh Beetle with the Shiba Inu army. That's awesome. Let people sell. Shiba is not leaving. This bear market has been brutal. Francisco saying, I know, bro. I know. That's for sure true. But that's the way I love it. Brutal for sure. Let's go ahead and let's go. XRP. Thanks, friend holding 7. Also tokens, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Crow, VVS, Tectonic, XRP, and Sol. Hopefully we'll all be back in a bull into this sunset. It's a lot of tokens, you know. There's a lot of tokens. Now you mentioned some Cronos tokens as well. Oh man. You know, I see a bunch of projects on a weekly basis, a bunch of them, right? That's what I do for a living too. When you see a project with a trillion supply, immediately I'm like, really? Why? Immediately, a lot of the community wants to burn, right? And that is exactly what the Cronos projects are not doing. They're not doing it. VVS and Tectonic. And I'm like, really, guys? You still have the same. You have a bunch of supply, 100 trillion and 500 trillion. How in the world? And I'm like, it's one of the reasons is that either they're too smart because I've talked to them and I've heard from the community about them. And I'm like, they're waiting. They're waiting. Want to wait for the market to change, to switch, to swap, and to bring all those updates to us. And I'm like, oh, nice. So everybody holding Tectonic, VVS, and all of the rest, I'm on the same boat as you. From this channel, we talked a lot about VVS, Tectonic, MMF, Fairer Protocol, and, you know, some of the rest. And I'm responsible for, you know, what I've said and all the honesty that I told you and the tokens I hold. I vividly want Cronos to do well. I know we have the capabilities. When I talked to Ken Timsit, the Cronos Labs head, the director for that, it's just that they need more people, right? They need more liquidity. After a long and brutal, as Francisco is saying, after a long and brutal bear market, Cronos chain is still in the top 10. Let's see it. I have DeFi Llama always open. Always open. Has to be. So, guys, how many of us, take a look at this. How many of us remember how Base exploded? It left us in the dust. It left Cronos in the dust, right? Look at it where it is right now. Look at where it's based right now. That's one thing we call pump and dump. Base rose a lot and it's still high. It's still high, but my gosh, like it went through the roof. It went through the roof. Like Base did great, great, great. Now, let's go. Base is still kind of holding with 300. So we're really close passing Base, and that's a great thing. I'm very proud of Cronos, to be honest. I'm really happy of where we are right now with the TBL. We're still holding. So bullish, guys. Bullish for what's to come. Is it possible for Crow to reach $10? Crow fam watching. Is it possible for Cronos to reach $10? Answer. Extremely difficult in the conditions right now in the bear market, of course. Let's bring, there you go. Always have it ready or Freddy for those kinds of questions that I love. So it's very difficult with the conditions that we have, right? But still with the conditions that we have, if you compare it to Ethereum at 187 billion in market cap, that is $7. If you go to my Twitter and you watch this video, for those who are bullish Crow maximalist, if you haven't watched this video, a recommendation, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it says 135. My video says 146 because that was an older predictions, and this was an older prediction, right? Since August, the price has come lower. So the point is, the answer to that is eventually when Cronos and Crypto.com do way better than most of the exchanges, and for some Hail Mary reason, other exchanges collapse or they get sued or they're getting hot water, and crypto.com continues demolishing the competition and showing why it's good and better and licensed and protected and safe and secure for 100 plus million users, that's when people are going to opt into Cronos chain. And that's when they're going to need to buy Cronos to buy and to come and do stuff in the Cronos chain. Because if you don't, if you forgot to pay for approving a contract, to pay for swapping, whatever, you need Crow. You need Crow. So for everything, you need Crow. You want a card, you want an Obsidian, you want a Ruby, you need Crow for that. You need Crow for main city too. I mean, everything's Crow, and I love it. Web3 is doing great when it comes to Crow. So I think, let's go back here because I want to talk about XRP too. I think $10 is stretching it for now. I'll be honest with you. I mean, if it's $10, this channel is gonna go to 1 million subscribers easy, and that'll be the greatest honor of my life. But realistically speaking, we know the first thing that we need to beat is Binance, and it's going to be very difficult, right? So I'm positive, my friend. Thanks for asking that question, and I hope I provided some insights, right? It's not going to be easy, point. It's not going to be easy. We need at least 5 or 4 more bull markets. I mean, I guess 3 bull markets at least. So yeah, just stay put. The biggest risk, not taking any risk in a world that is changing really quickly. The only strategy that is guaranteed to fail if not taking risks. Josh, you're right once again, Josh. You like to be right, correct? That's who you are, Josh. You always like to be right. That crow pay must be crazy good, Carlos says. Good work, boss. But I need a non-hyper reward token. Low cap, Gem. New bro, please give me something new to great channel to no cap. Appreciate it, Crypto2X. Yes, new tokens for sure. I think we all need it. You're right. I think the next bull run of 2025 could reach between 8 to 10 trillion. We got to 3 trillion. This one, 3.4, 3.2 trillion. If we double that, I mean, we could double that, but I mean, it's just, I mean, we know it can happen. We know it is possible. Sometimes it's just hard to believe, but that's why we are DCAing for sure. I mean, craft what you can and what you believe and what you're early, because the corporate investors, it's the market cap boom. Yeah, you're right too, Chris. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely right. That's what I'm talking about, the ETF. I'm talking about like when the whales come in, they're going to leave us in the dust. Guys, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, they're getting loans to buy Bitcoin. They're paying the interest because they know it completely pays off to loan to buy Bitcoin. And they can do it because they're massive investors that everybody knows and they have billions to back it up. Whereas us, we can barely afford 1 Bitcoin sometimes, right? So I don't tell you what to do. It's your money, guys. Like when you succeed in crypto, it's going to be your reward. That's why do not take anything that I'm saying as financial advice, because it's not. It's a guy, average dude, who likes to eat discadas. I'm not an average guy who likes to eat discadas with his friends. This one, quien quiere, he did really good, surprisingly. I'm an average dude that lives in Texas, and God willing, brother and sisters, we're going to do decent in life. We're going to do very well. And I'm documenting every step of the way because it matters to me, right? I'm not lying when I tell you that when we were very bullish in the market of 2021, we had so many people and everybody was super happy. But now that it's the opposite, which we're not that bad, to be honest with you. We're no longer in 15,000 Bitcoin territory, to be honest with you. Like we are now in the 20s, almost 30s. So Whoever's here watching, who is the first time in the channel in the live, super happy to have you. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. But most of my loyal followers and subscribers know when we were dying back in 15,000 Bitcoin and it was 14,000 and Cronos was almost 3 cents. I mean, like, we were in the pits of hell sometimes. I was like, dude, no way. It was rough, right? So that's the way supposed to be. That is the way supposed to be. So it makes a difference from the holders and the survivors to the quitters and to the people who just ran from crypto and later on are going to be the ones buying the top. They are going to be the ones buying the top once again. Oscar, if Crow goes from 10 cents to $2 in a month, like the last bull run, what is your sell strategy for such quick run up? Or you think it will gradually grow this time? Thank you. There's no such thing as gradually grow in a bull market. It's just going to explode, right? So it will gradually grow right now in the bear, but once it's the bull market, my friends, like you're saying it's not going to gradually grow. It's just going to explode. I've seen it. It's going to happen. So be ready. Like, you see me excited for 5-7% right now because I'm seeing the price of everything, right? We're taking a look at things and I'm happy. In the bull run, I remember everybody was looking at Dogecoin and I was like, wow, Dogecoin is super high. I'm going to buy tomorrow. I will go to bed. I'll wake up and it was 30% higher. And I'm like, what? What just happened? And I will go to YouTube and everybody was making videos and I would make a video. I'm like, wow, crazy. Then it will crash a little bit or so. And then go to bed, wake up. It's 30% higher again. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what's happening with Dogecoin? Like, this is insane. And every single day, every single day, pump. I mean, it's insanity. It's insanity. Like, there were so many YouTubers in the previous bull run that are not here today or are not making so many videos because it was Disneyland to make money. It was Disneyland to make videos. It was Disneyland to just make a crypto channel, whatever, and you will do well. Like, it was so easy. I'm so happy I can tell it to you like it is because I saw it with my own eyes. Good evening, crypto family. Oscar, you think we're gonna go see a pump before October ends? Probably not. No, because the way it's running right now, it's very boring. It's stagnant. I don't think so. We need some type of news like this, but not even this one. So I mean, later on, yes, but October doesn't seem to have a bull push, but you never know. In crypto, you never know right now. So expecting something more bullish in December, actually. Will Cardano recover? Yes, of course. Of course. Absolutely. With VVS, it's compound interest. At the moment, I mind catching easy. That's good, buddy. Great job. VVS, I love it. God bless you, Oscar, and all the viewers. Thank you very much, Carlos. Appreciate that a lot. So, yeah, I mean, we are looking very good when it comes to Crow. Guys, I am still learning from this community. Where's all the X Army in the house? Where's all the X Army XRP? Where you at? Where you at? Tell me in the chat. Where you at? We talked Shiba Inu. We talked Cronos. We'll continue. Where's the XRP Army in the chat? Like, XRP is a community that I have so much respect because you don't want to mess with the XRP Army. Like, Shiba Inu is one of the largest, right? No worries, the loudest, insane. Cronos, one of the most loyal ones, right? Cronos is new, basically. Crypto.com, new, loyal, powerful, professional. We love it. But XRP is a lot to take in, right? I'm still learning from XRP, right? So it's a good one that they win. XRP wins that case, and which by now it should have been won, but once the SEC finally accepts defeat, oh man, hopefully it's gonna that one is gonna go crazy good for sure. Here, Jeff, all in X too. There you go. Oscar, thoughts on Gala and game industry. I've been making some videos when it comes to sponsor videos too. When it comes to the gaming industry, it's booming, bro. It's booming, right? There's always obviously your scam projects, the bad projects, the good projects. Gala, it's well positioned. I mean, price can be manipulated, but Gala, I think, is gonna be well positioned, like Sandbox and Decentraland. They're just well positioned. It's let not this bear market cloud your judgment, right? Let not this bear market cloud your eyesight, because it's about how you are positioned. You wanna load your chamber and go 5 feet, from where you're at, or a mile from where you're at. It's about how you're positioned. And guys, the projects that we're talking in the channel, they're getting positioned really well. So when the time is right, they are gonna explode. That's what we're talking about, right? So it's not just short term. No, it's looking at a long term perspective. There you go, Josh. I love it. Please tell us Shiba Inu prediction. Shiba Inu is that it is uncertain, right? But I'm saying right now, it's getting positioned very well. Now with Shibarium, it's just about keeping the faith with the Shiba Inu army. If you take a look at the price, same as like I have right now over 100 people watching me, and that is what an honor. All of these 100 people watching me understand that I've been talking about Cronos when it was almost $1, that it was going to go higher, and that I'm super bullish. And I've been doing that. And they are still here because even though the price of Cronos has come down almost 100%, they understand what I'm talking about, that we have to be patient, right? Sadly, a lot of people don't know that, and they cannot really act like adults, and they complain a lot, and whatever, it happens. So select which side of the aisle you are. And I'm saying that for Shiba Inu, because Shiba Inu is going to do well, I believe. So you just have to take the punches right now and understand that it's just not going to act the way you want when it comes to the price. But the reason why there's a lot of people here with me is because you've seen everything that we've been doing, and the projects that we cover are top projects, really. We know now what we're doing better. And gosh, I mean, these projects for the humanity, for the communities, for finance, for DeFi, for economic identity, right? And governments even. It's going to be amazing. Like when you have the dollar, they're printing money right now, and they're using it without your permission. If you're a United States citizen, you're printing more and more and more and more and more, and inflating the price, inflating the circulating supply, inflating everything. Inflation goes up. They're trying to control the inflation. How are you going to control it if you're still spending billions of dollars on the deficit? It's still exploding to $33 trillion. Like, that's why we need crypto, we need Bitcoin, right? We need other different sources of economic identity for our community. So finally, we can say, I'm no longer choosing banks, I'm choosing X. And that is beautiful, guys. So XRP, I'm bullish, I'm holding, and I'm buying. XRP is one of those that I really believe it could do magical things, as it's one that it's building CBDCs, just building CBDCs. XRP helps build CBDCs, just to leave it at that. Can't believe it. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, Carlos. Thank you very much. What is the end of the year price prediction for Shiba Inu for you? Maybe the same or 20 to 15% higher. Yep, that is it. In years past, I will say I will create a kind of like a price idea or so. But nah, bro. I mean, right now it doesn't seem very bullish. So take a look at this. We are approaching that halving. So in the previous halvings, consolidation, or coming back from a crash, consolidation. You see? In the 2012, in the 2016, in the 2020, it's after halving. So we're looking somewhere around end of 2024, beginning of 2025. That's where the magic is going to start, according to history. Like, this is looking at what has happened in the past. That's basically what it is, right? So if we are right, it's because we're following what's here. So I'm really hoping, because why not? I mean, we have everything to do it. If there's already some price predictions that are crazy ahead of us, let's go back to the 4 hours here for Bitcoin. Very bullish, very nicely. Why not, right? I mean, people are expecting some magical things. Even for Cronos, I'm going to leave it here, right? Because I love to see green candles, for sure. I love the passion you have for Crow. Passion never lies. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate it. I mean, it's just I get extremely excited and happy when I see value that a few are offering. And when I'm positioning myself to do so, boom. That's why I've been buying some of the main CD NFTs. And so, because, guys, if you're just coming into crypto right now, you're not going to be late, but I'm going to tell you a secret. There was a time when you would buy a JPEG for $2, $3. You will wait like a week, and those $2 or $3 will turn into $1,000, $10,000, just like that. And you will sell it, and then that $10,000 JPEG will crash back to $5 or $10, like about 11 months from that point. That's what happened to NFTs, and to the best NFTs, right? So, we are going to see the start of a nice bull market also when the NFTs are starting to come back. That's why I don't really talk too much about NFTs in this channel, but I've been buying on the side a little bit, counting a few of them, because you never know. I mean, I'm buying the ones that are related and attached to a massive project, not just random NFTs that I find. I stopped doing that. Like I'm saying, I stopped doing a bunch of things that I was, because I've been learning a lot more. But it's good. I love it. You sold 3 NFTs last week for 10x the purchase price. I'm not lying to you guys. It is what it is. Like, it's real. It's real. I have as of today 100,000 Crow, been buying every week because average is 0.6, and I feel so great about it. Richard, the first time that I bought Cronos, I bought it at 50 cents. So I hope you feel good with yourself right now. Yeah, 50 cents. I showed you the picture. I made a video about it. I started it earlier than you, and I thought we were great back then, and I bought it at 50% discount. It was, but there was still more discount to be attained, and you can see it now. That's what I'm saying. Right now, it seems that it's already crashed enough. Let's go full force on it. Full forced. 95% of NFTs have become worthless. Yeah, and that's a cruel reality, right? The ones that are just the one-offs, you probably just lost your money. But the ones that have, like I said, like a project attached to it, like the ones from crypto.com or Bored Ape Yacht Club or a massive NFT studio or so, I mean, we could agree that you have a second chance. And that's what we want. So, everybody here, as of now, I'm ready for some tacos. I don't know, but I'm always ready for some tacos. As of now, everybody, we got some drama, as you probably know. MetaMask removed, added removed. I don't even know, but whatever. You know that the extension always helps, so use the extension. 90% or so to be approval the ETFs, and once that happens, boom. Once again, you're tweeting something on X, use a picture. It does better for the algorithm. I'm giving you a tip, right? That's why if you're seeing some of my previous and latest tweets here on X, they are with a picture. They do better. You want to get that 5 million impression, do that. Let me show you here. This is not part of the live, but why not, guys? Why not? So the last 7 days, these are my numbers, right? I mean, I know it's gonna be difficult for me to get 5 million, knowing my, what I post and so. But I'm doing it organically, right? And if I get it, I'll be awesome. If not, that's fine. I want to be organic. I want to be, original per se. So always what I do is I post my Twitter here. There you go. And 10 de Trump. I know, bro. So delicious. What is that food? Discada, bro. If you are not into Mexican food, then you haven't lived enough. Do you think BlackRock is trying to control Bitcoin? Maybe, because controlling Bitcoin, you mean 51% control, right, in the miners. That's very difficult to do, but doesn't mean that they won't try to do it. But anyway, my friends, I saw Sleepy Joe. Everyone, there you have it. 56 minutes, almost the hour. That was a great chat. General updates, general news, good news. Like I've said, speculation when it comes to the price as always. I am bullish that we're heading in the right direction price-wise as always. When I see anything, whatever, that it can affect us positively or negatively, I'll let you know. That's why all subscribers will be notified first. People are not talking about crypto right now. Notice, I said people outside, not here. Here, that's what we talk. Nobody's talking about crypto right now. That's a good sign. What does that mean? Bear market. Once we start hearing people talk about crypto, it's because the trends are going higher. So you decide where to get in, because I already did it and I'm still pitching in here and there. So I know how we're looking at. Everybody, once again, thank you so much for coming into the live stream. My name is Oscar Ramos, or is still Oscar Ramos. And tomorrow's going to be a good day. A lot more coming. And I hope that we're going to have more crazy stuff happening. XRP, Shiba Inu, Cronos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance, and the rest of the tokens, right? They're going to do fine. But lately, I think we have learned that it's not only about the project. It's not only about the token, the price, the white paper, but it's also about the founder. Who made it and why? SBF, Dogecoin, Justin Sun, and more. Take a look who is behind your project, whatever. That's what, when I make videos about advertisements, whatever, I always ask the question, who's the founder, right? And when they don't tell me, I'm like, because I need to know who's responsible. And when I see the ones that are responsible in the projects that I have, I'm like, this gives me a little bit more trust, right? Not full trust, but it does bring some peace that I can go back at night, keep buying, and I know long term we're gonna do great. So put that in your radar every time you buy a crypto project, and I think you're gonna do fantastic. Take a look at the links down below if you want more help from me, guys. You're on the Patreon Discord. We're always welcoming new people. That's the crypto way. Thank you, Josh. You're incredible. Always, gifting, members here in the channel. I appreciate that a lot. Dr. Crypto Carlos and the rest of the members. Please be safe. And as of now, once we have some more breaking news, I'll let you know. I'll see you next time, everybody. Take care. God bless you all. Peace. Let's go, baby. because it's time to keep working. I end this and I continue working. But as you know, I'll do it while watching Twitch. I watch Twitch right here. I have some work here. I get some more fun, and that's it. Peace, everybody. Let's go.